Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Road to the State podcast. I am your host, Reese Kinder, joined by my co-host, James Tippins. James, how you doing today?
Doing great, Reese. You got some two studs on the defensive line joining us today.
Eli Scott from the defensive line and Kollin King from the defensive line. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing great, T.
Doing great. This should be a fun episode, but let's get into that intro and get things started. All right, y'all. So, just getting this episode started. We'll start with you, Eli. You know, as a key piece on the defensive front, what's been, the main focus for preparing for your rival Opelika this week?
Stopping the run because they don't really pass the ball. And if we start the run, we get them to pass the ball. And that'll just be, great.
It'd just be great to do that, against your rival.
Yeah. Then coming out, attacking them, being more aggressive. Then Opelika, hope we come out with W. Offense be straight. Offense has been going hard all week. Hope we execute our plan.
Yeah, I mean, big game this weekend too with against Opelika. Should be a really good one for y'all.
Yeah, Eli, going off that huge definitely game, 4 sacks. Just tell me kind of your mindset going into that game and like how it felt, on top of the world kind of moment.
Just watching film all week, getting ready for pass rush because I know that's my job on the team. And just came out and executed it.
Yeah. And Kollin, coming off that shutout performance last week, what were you seeing from that Daphne offense and how y'all executed that?
We saw a lot of gap scheme and block down and stuff that's gonna just make me and Carnell and the inside just have to eat up blocks and fight against the back blocks and it was a lot of just gap scheme, and just a lot of try to just beat us off the ball type stuff.
Yeah, and then kind of bouncing off, what James said, Kollin, how would you describe the mentality of this defensive line this week going into preparation? You and the coaches as well, how have you guys gotten together to get ready for this big game?
I mean, this week we've just been talking about winning the line of scrimmage. We just got to fight this week. We know it's a rivalry game. We know it's hard to beat somebody twice, so we know going into this game that we can't underestimate them, even though we beat them the first time and we barely beat them. So we had a lot of stuff to work on, and we're working on it right now. So this game should be good, but we should win. But we just have to win the line of scrimmage first off.
Yeah, and I mean, certainly, I feel like you guys have been able to do that a lot this season so far. Most of the teams you guys have went up against have been. I feel like you guys have been able to limit a lot of the run game from them, and also the pass game too. We've seen a lot of quarterbacks have trouble with you guys up there up front. You guys are getting in the backfield quick enough for those guys to have about 1 to 2 seconds to throw the ball, and that's really good for a defensive line. But Eli, what have you seen in film from Opelika's offense, that you feel you can take advantage of on Friday?
I see that the tight end is not really big, and they block with the tight ends a lot on the strong side and weak side. I feel like I can build a play up if I build a tight end up. So I feel like that would be a huge change of the game Friday. Yeah,
for sure. And a younger quarterback there in Opelika. You guys are going against, so it should be a really good matchup for you guys on the defensive front. Should be a really good game as well.
Yeah, and both y'all are juniors, on this veteran defense. Just talk about the leadership on this defense, from Carnell and Greg. Just harp on that.
I mean, it's just they kind of just I wouldn't say took us on their wing, but it's just they kind of put us in the right spot. You know what I'm saying? They kind of just helped us and told us throughout the all season, spring, summer, workouts and stuff that they was gonna need us, and so we knew that we was gonna have to step up because we're youngest on the team, on defense. So me, Eli, and Cortez, since we're the youngest, even though Ted started last year, we had to step up because they're not gonna be here much longer anyway. So we got to still go ahead and get prepared for next year and stuff. So we just got to be ready.
Yeah, and Kollin, for you, what's been your role in the trenches that's been most important against this rival offense, Opelika?
Just not getting blown off the ball. Anything I can do was that's not going backwards helps us. If I'm not going backwards at all, that will help us a lot. If I'm pushing the pocket on the pass or I'm beating a double team on a run, even if I'm not making the play, if I'm helping my linebackers and DBs get time to roam and do what they got to do, then I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys got to have that communication too on defense. Like, it's every position that works out on that defensive side of things. And, Coach Goolsby, I feel like, has been a good mentor to y'all this season, a really good defense this year that he's created with some of these younger guys stepping up. And, it's been a surprising defensive line that me and James, is commentating throughout the year, has noticed you guys have grown really well, actually, as the season has just progressed into this playoffs.
Yeah, and this is kind of a question for both y'all. We'll start with Eli, then go to Kollin. But who's a player in mind, either professional or collegiate, that y'all like copy your games after, or like look up to?
Last year I watched a lot of Abdul Carter.
Ooh, that's a good one, yeah.
And Abdul Carter, James Pierce Jr., smaller DNs, Ed Rogers. And linebackers that I watched this year, Arbel Reeves from Ohio State. He's a really fast, aggressive dude. Keldrick fought from Auburn. I watched his highlights. Study his game. So I study all those dudes' games.
Yeah, that's good. Kollin,
that's a good one
for you.
I like watching Derek Brown. Like, I watch Derek Brown every week. Like, I like to watch his bag. Like, he's a very talented defensive lineman, especially last year when it was his rookie season and stuff. He had like 102 tackles or something like that. Yeah. So it's just like, I like watching people like that were overlooked, especially because like he wasn't even supposed to be like a Pro Bowler and stuff like that. So he just had to show them that he was gonna be a good player and stuff like that. So I just like to play my game after him because like people told me I shouldn't be starting, and like people from other schools told me like if I like, since they like want me to transfer there, like quote unquote, that I wouldn't even play and stuff. So like, I just like to play with and like copy my game after people that were like overlooked.
Yeah,
basically.
I mean, you have bigger shoes to fill because your brother Kyle King played for Auburn High last year and was on the defensive line too. So, I mean, I definitely feel like that's probably an expectation that you have to live up to. And kind of what is that like, with Kyle at UVA wise now and you coming up to the defensive line this your junior year?
I mean, I feel like it's just like I feel like I'm just picking up where he left off type stuff. Like I just want to do what he was doing, but like better. Like whatever he did, like I know he would want me to do it too, better, like do it better too. So like
yeah.
I just want to like play hard all the time. Like, sometimes it's hard because, we get tired and stuff, but I just feel like coming in the game as a junior, like being starting young, I just feel like it's big shoes to fill, but like I'm never going to be like scared of work or anything. So
yeah, I mean that's perfect mentality going into it too. Like you guys, I feel like your game has been really good this year. You and Carnell up front have been a dominant force, and as well as you, Eli, on the edge. You guys have just been, coming out and playing some good football recently. But going to Eli, what's been the biggest improvement of your game, like from the start of the season, from that first game against Booker to now when you're about to face Opelika?
Probably the run game.
Yeah.
I was kind of not firing off the ball fast, not striking.
Yeah.
But then a lot of training helping from my coaches, helping me get off the ball, striking the O-lineman. I feel like I really got really better at that.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys, like I mentioned before, you guys have just been able to limit run games that have been so powerful. Like James, for example, we saw, I believe it was Booker supposedly had this good running back, and you guys were able to go and limit him to, I would say, what was it? It was almost like 50 rushing yards. He did not get the ball much. And then, that Vestavia Hills game a few weeks ago, Charlie Taft was eluding everybody in the first half, and then you guys were just able to limit him. But yeah, it was a really good game, really good games this season that you guys have done with the run game.
Yeah, we interviewed Coach E last week. Such a great leader. Just talk about like in the locker room, like how great of a leader he is for y'all.
Coach E, he know how to get a team hype. Come in with the energy, come in, got good music taste too. He just know how to fire up a team. Good coach. I don't know what we'll do without him.
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
I feel like he just he knows what to say like in the right times. Like he'll tell us what we don't want to hear, but we're supposed to hear it type stuff. Like he was telling us at practice that everybody doesn't even want us to win this game because we already beat them. And since they didn't have their, starting quarterback, that we should have lost. And since they have a better second string quarterback now than when we played them first time, that we should lose. And they're like, everybody's coming to this game to see us lose. Like, not a lot of people want to see us win because they want to see Opelika have that, comeback story because they're a 10th grade quarterback. But, they don't like Opelika don't understand how much like we work for this. Like we had to beat who everybody thought was going to go to state. Everybody thought if state was going to go to state, we had to beat them. So we beat them. Like now everybody think we got it easy because we beat them. But like everybody was just against us then. But now since we was winning, they want to go back against us. It was like they liked us, and then we beat Vestavia. They was like, oh, we gonna win.
Yeah.
But when we played them the first time, they said we was gonna lose. Mm-hmm. But now we're finna play Opelika, and they want us to lose. They just want to upset. So I don't like understand what people are trying to do, but I just feel like we're ready for this game.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really good mentality going into it. But, talk about the Auburn-Opelika rivalry in general. What has that meant to you, Kollin, a junior this year, going to be a senior next year? What has that rivalry meant to you? You're already playing them 3 times in 2 years.
I mean, to me, if it's just like it's like a Super Bowl for high school. Like it's just like it's a big game. Like this game, no matter was it's preseason, like if it's an exhibition, 7-on-7, basketball season, baseball season, any season, like it's just Auburn versus Opelika. It means something to everybody. Like every time Auburn plays Opelika in any sport, boys, girls, anything, like it's gonna be packed. Like Auburn and Opelika is just like it's like everybody knows what it is.
Yeah, and
like. You want to win that game. Like it's going to mean something to you for at least a year because you're going to play them again.
Yeah, and I mean, the tickets actually at the stadium, at Duck Sanford Stadium, look like they're actually sold out for this game, and looks like it could be over capacity too. So this is going to be a really big game, one of the biggest games. I know Central and Thompson play down there in Phoenix City, but I think this is the biggest game due to the fact that it's a rivalry, and these two teams just have basically even the series with each other. It's been back and forth for a few years. I know Auburn's won. I believe it's 7 in a row they've won, and
6 years.
Six in a row. This will be 7 in a row if they win this one.
Yeah, and this will end off my questions, but I'm going to end it off with a fun one. For both y'all. We'll start with Eli, then go to Kollin. But if you could play another position on the field and like succeed, what position would that be? And would you think you ever get a shot?
Probably running back for real.
Yeah.
Like.
Got that speed?
Yeah, and just I feel like I could just run people over, just a power back, just kinda, yeah.
Yeah. Kollin?
If I could choose my position, I would want to play corner.
Yeah?
Because, I don't know. It's just something about, trying to, lock up somebody, just jam them in their chest and, go catch a pick or something. Like, imagine, fourth quarter, and they trying to throw a deep ball, and you go catch a pick, and then y'all win the game.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
Yeah.
None might want to be a running back.
Well, yeah, you look like a cornerback in that Vestavia Hills game when you got that pick. You tipped it to yourself, and you jumped on the ball because we were watching the highlight in class, and you were like, I could have ran if I wouldn't have fallen down, but
yeah, it was tackling me. Really, I'm a DB at heart.
Yeah, your DB at heart could move over there next year possibly. Yeah. But last question to end it off for both of y'all. What's one message you want to deliver to the fans, to your teammates, to your coaches before this matchup?
That it's going to be a really hard game. We need our fans to come out there and support. And to my coaches, thank y'all for helping us all to prepare for this game. I feel like y'all helped us good. So our players just come out and ready to play and dominate.
Yeah.
Mine is to everybody. Mine is honestly it's just keep doubting. Every time we've got doubted, we've proved why they shouldn't doubt us. Anytime we've got hate towards us or said this was gonna happen, it was most of the time it was the opposite. And to my coaches, honestly, I just want to tell them thank you because we wouldn't be in this position without them, especially Coach G. Coach G he be up all day, all night, watching film, making plays, blitzes, everything. We'll be at practice, he be the one with the most energy. He be ready, he be walking around by himself. I know he'd be envisioning the game. He just be ready for us to win. So all of this wouldn't be ready. I wouldn't be ready without Coach G, honestly.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys get a win against Opelika. But that's gonna do it for the episode. Episode 2 of Road to the State. Hopefully Auburn wins against Opelika next week. But we will see you guys next week to recap the Auburn Opelika game, as well as if Auburn wins, they will be going to the state championship. But if you guys like this podcast, don't forget to follow. Also share it with your friends and go check it out on Spotify. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week.